Hey, yo, what's going on with it? Once again, ladies and gents, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and as always, otakus and Hikikomoris out there's the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo 23 2011, aka Mania we're reading. Of course, you guys are rest intros and intros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you want. But anyways, sorry if I sound a little bit sick. It's actually cold as shit out here for once. Finally, man. It's one of the downfalls of living out in the shithole desert sometimes. Out in the 702. But anyways, I still need water because I gotta like wet the whistle, if you know what I mean. I don't mean that as a sexual joke either or nothing. Just talking about my throat, not my penis. Anyways, you guys read this title. I know this is about a week old, but I heard this from two other news source sites, which was from, I think it was dailymail.uk or the Daily Boot. I rarely ever read from the Daily Boot, but I'll leave the link in the description box down below if you guys want to read it yourselves, real short. And I heard it from this other two guys. I think it was Sega Dreamcast guy or the Quartering, which I've been watching a lot of their videos. I think a whole bunch of other people I always talk about completely against microtransactions and all that shit because we're from a different time period from the gaming industry. A few of them, they grew up in the mid-late 80s. Me, I grew up in like a lot of the mid-late 90s, early mid-2000s. By the time 2009, early 2010 came around, I was a grown adult. I think I was like 20 or 21 years old at that time. But anyways, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this shit started. So Pokemon Duel, a few days ago, I think it was like the 21st or 22nd, because it's really, really late that I'm doing this news now. Since the 29th, I'm doing this on a Thursday. I rarely ever do this on Thursday or 30th. It doesn't fucking matter. As long as I get the news in, for some of you guys, it hurts as a Pokemon fan to say this, but it's true. I didn't even know Pokemon Duel came out in 2016 when I was reading the Daily Boot. And it hurts. Honestly, it hurts a little bit because, you know, I'm a hardcore Pokemon fan, but this isn't the first time we have microtransactions games in Pokemon Duel. If any of you guys remember Pokemon, not Puzzle League, but the other one, I think it was Pokemon Pop Puzzle League. It was one of those two. And you still had to do microtransactions for that shit too. This was back, I think it was either 2014 or 2015 when it was released. At that original period and state and time. And it's pretty wild because nobody was bullshitting and complaining about that. I think because that's around the time Gamergate started and everyone was way focused on that shit part of the gaming industry compared to like the Pokemon Puzzle Pop. I think it was for the 2DS or 3DS or 4DS. I don't know. The only thing that I do know is that you had to pay microtransaction with little jewelry things, and you had to have little pieces of gold and pieces of ruby and sapphires in order to keep playing every freaking hour instead of playing like 4 or 5 times free per day. I think that's how much time they gave you for free. And after that, you had to pay with real life money or microtransactions if you wanted to keep playing more than that. So this isn't the first time I didn't give a shit about a side spin-off Pokemon game. It's a super wide, guys gotta remember, it's a super wide, highly addicting franchise. With Pokemon Duel, what happened to it, fortunately, in the Netherlands, not here in the United States or even Canada, but those parts over there in Europe, that's unfortunately where they ended up completely getting banned in the Netherlands. I don't know a lot of their rules and laws and regulations because I'm a U.S. citizen. It's crazy as fuck for some of you racist fucking assholes out there to believe. Yes, so, you know, I'm Hispanic, but I was born in one of the most American cities in the world, Harlem, or Spanish Harlem, New York City. But anyways, without further ado, let's really begin with this. I remember the only thing I remember reading off from the Netherlands in this Daily Boot thing is that unfortunately, the reason why they're completely banning this game and making it illegal is because they don't want kids and children to get addicted to this. So you've probably been hearing a huge ass fucking like in this sphere, in this space, of this sort of atmosphere, and this side of YouTube that unfortunately, this shit's been happening for a fucking while. For the past even few months. Luckily, I'm glad that they're fucking, oh thank fucking God. I'm glad they're making this shit illegal because man, it's fucking bullshit to like take advantage over little kids like that and trying to like get them to get their parents to like spend a shit ton of their hard-earned money that they bust their ass tooth and nail for and like just give it to you for free, which it's not physical, tangible things. You can't take it with you. You know, granted, even when you leave this world, you can't take any of the physical shit with you anyways, but that's for a completely like spiritual, religious debate. I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, as far as microtransactions go, they could go fuck off. They could just die in a pit of fire for all I fucking care. It's garbage. I never liked it, never have, never will, because I think it's complete and utter bullshit that the gaming industry has to do a lot of that, especially shit like Activision and EA, the way they push a lot of their microtransaction shit. It fucking rubs me the wrong way. I don't like it. I didn't like it since day one. I never have, and I never fucking will. And unfortunately, a lot of the future generations that are the younger kids right now, for the ones that are like, I don't know, 6 to 12, or even the older ones, I don't know, 18 to 23, 24, some college kids do this. Unfortunately, this is going to be the new normality for them. It's going to be the new norm. They're going to think, oh, microtransactions is just part of video gaming industry shit. Oh, that's just how modern day gaming is. It's fucking sad to say that, but it is true. The future generation's not going to have no clue that games were originally for two reasons: for funsies, for hobbies, and for MMORPG strategists out there. Even though I'm not really big into MMO or simulator shits like The Sims and all that, because those games were the shit out of me, or World of Warcraft, or any of those type of games. It just put me to sleep half the time. No offense if any of you guys are fans of that. Let's go back one more time to Pokemon Duel though, because man, I was a little sad that this shit happened, but it is true. There's a lot of the fake booster packs that they give you. A lot of them are just these spin-off action figurines, but they're virtual hologram action figurines inside of your either your PC or your console. A lot of this stuff started Android and iOS and iPhones. That's the reason I don't play too many iPhone games or smartphone mobile device games, because a lot of them have a really nasty bad stigma and a bad reputation. You have to spend a lot of real life money in order to keep playing to this over and over and over and over again. It is like a psychological, not evaluation, but psychological thing. That they put a lot of these young, unfortunate kids that are really, really naive, and they don't do none of their fucking research and studies and their investigations into this shit. It's sad, but that's the virtual world that we live in here on the internet sometimes. And in real life. At least with the gambling thing, man. At least you're getting some sort of physical tangibility of money. Which granted, another 2 to 4 years, that's going to be completely gone. Once the fucking microchip shit starts happening, which started happening last year in Wisconsin, but I'm not going to get into my tinfoil hat conspiracy theory bullshit or truth theory resistance stuff, because I am into that stuff. Trust me, I am, but I stopped talking about it because after a while it gets real sad, disappointing, and depressing about humanity and how they act. And check out this fucking hawk right here. My God, that thing's huge. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got to say for now on the microtransactions with that. It's a real fucking shame this shit had to come down to that. I'm glad the Netherlands, they're knuckling down. A lot of stuff with EA and all that. And I know they're not going to get rid of FIFA EA because that's a real big cultural thing out there in Europe. Even like some of the Latino countries where I used to go to a few times, like in Argentina and Mexico, where I got family on my mom's side. They're never going to get rid of that over there because soccer is a real big worldwide famous sport. But with, what's it called? So unfortunately, EA is always going to get away with that stuff when it comes to microtransactions with soccer and FIFA and football. Well, here in the United States, it's mainly about basketball and like football, American football. So fortunately, EA is going to get away with that over there. I don't know how the Netherlands or Finland or any of the other European countries on the other side of the world way out there are going to talk about this, are going to handle that, because that's a real big cultural thing. They love the shit out of like soccer or football over there, like they like to call it. So unfortunately, they're probably never going to get rid of that part. They'll probably find some way to like, oh, if you're under 18, you can't do this, or under 17, you're not allowed to do microtransaction virtual gambling. That's what it is. They just sugarcoat it into a different word. Oh no, this is like free to play random gambling, or random microtransaction loot boxes. I don't give a fucking shit about loot boxes, man. You can go fuck off and burn in a fire. I don't care about loot boxes. I never have. I never will. It is garbage. That's what it is. And that's all I gotta say for now. And one more other thing. A little bit of sad news I heard on Twitter about 2 days ago. Fortunately, I know I wasn't gonna talk about this in public, but I had to. I'll probably talk about it when I get back to the roomie's house. It fucking sucks ass, but Masahiro Sakurai and I think Nintendo, after they heard about the leaks of people like playing the game early, I think on YouTube and on Twitch TV, and they got the game weeks earlier, Smash Bros. Ultimate. Unfortunately, they're pushing it all the way to spring of 2019. And I know so many people are probably hurt and disgusted by this thing. And a lot of people are probably raging like a fucker. Raging and like rage quitting really fucking hard on that. And I feel you on that. But the thing is, for me, since next year 2019 is when I'm getting the Switch, or Nintendo Switch Pro, this was good news for me. I know it sounds really, really controversial. I don't want to sound like I'm playing devil's advocate here or nothing, but I'm really, really glad they did that, because maybe it gives more time to polish up and bring them 1 or 2 more extra characters. Maybe that's what this means. Maybe that's what we're going to get. Who knows? Nintendo, they already said as of this time, we unfortunately, due to the recent incidences that happened, I'm not going to quote them completely. I think it said something like that, around those lines, that the Nintendo Switch Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will be pushed to spring of 2019. So it's not going to be on December 7th next week. It's a damn fucking shame. It sucks, but that's what happens when a lot of Twitch streamers are like, some people that are like playing the game for free, they get it 2 weeks earlier and they fuck it up for the rest of us, especially hardcore Nintendo fans like ourselves. And with that being said, that's it. Links to the description box down below. Cartel no side, I'm out of here. Peace out once again. Ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, as always, we'll talk to Hikikomori out there. I'll see you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the universe out there. Don't drink, smoke at the same time. Don't reckless. Stay tuned for more future content on this channel, including article session reviews with video gaming industry news, anime manga news, internet news, and that pretty much wraps it up. Take it easy, stay safe, peace out. I'm like sauerkraut, late sing bye. We'll see you on the flip side. Take it easy, I'm gone, I'm out. Have a good ass time, and happy early Merry Christmas, happy early Happy New Year. And I'll see you guys soon. All right, take it easy, I'm gone, I'm out. Stay tuned for more future videos and content on this channel, and I will talk to you guys soon. Late and goodbye. We'll see you on the flip side. Peace. Later.